Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Ducceschi, President and CEO of the Scranton Area Community Foundation. Welcome to the first of many annual community celebrations in our new home. It's a joy to see so many faces, so many familiar friends and new faces gathered here tonight to celebrate the past year and the accomplishments that we've achieved together. For over 70 years, this foundation has worked to strengthen Scranton and the surrounding areas in Northeastern Pennsylvania. Tonight, we pause to celebrate the forces for good that make our mission possible: generosity, collaboration, and the spirit of our community. The energy in this room and beyond that pushes us all forward. And I want to begin by thanking our sponsors whose generosity has helped make tonight possible. Your support reflects a true investment in the well-being and the future of our community, and we're very grateful for you. To our community leaders and our nonprofit partners, you are the ones closest to the work and the heart of this region's progress. Your dedication matters deeply. We are proud to collaborate with you. We're proud to stand with you. To our donors, philanthropists, so many charitable people that make up Northeastern Pennsylvania who give of your time, who give of your resources, your belief in philanthropy, the love of humanity, it's what turns our mission into reality. Your generosity supports every grant that goes out in our community, every scholarship that changes a student's life, and every opportunity that we help create. We're so grateful for you. To our incredible Board of Governors, your leadership, your guidance, your stewardship, and your dedication and commitment to our mission are invaluable. Your vision guides our efforts, and it ensures our impact for all. Thank you. So tonight is about recognizing this collective effort, both the impact that we've all made together and the future we all continue to build. These are the stories that shape our community. And together, with the generosity of our supporters, the collaboration among our partners, and the enduring spirit of the Northeastern Pennsylvania community, we don't just hope for change, we know that we are the change. Thank you again for joining us tonight. We're glad you're here and you took the time to share it with us. Please enjoy this evening.
There are moments in a community's story when people do not wait for instruction. They act. They look around, see who stands beside them, and step forward together. This year has shown the strength of that instinct in Northeast Pennsylvania. When challenges emerged in our local healthcare system, it was not a single organization sounding the alarm. It was a chorus of concern. Nurses worried about colleagues. Parents considered their children's future care. Residents wondered if life-saving services would remain close to home. A remarkable response followed. Organizations and leaders across the region came together swiftly with shared purpose. We stood alongside Moses Taylor Foundation, the NEPA Healthcare Foundation, All in One Foundation, the Greater Scranton Chamber of Commerce, the Wright Center, Allied Services, and the Luzerne Foundation. We were joined by supportive public leadership, including Governor Shapiro's office, Mayor Paige Cognetti, Representative Bridget Kozrowski, Representative Kyle Mullins, and Representative Kyle Donahue, and Representative Rob Bresnahan. The Scranton Area Community Foundation was part of this effort. We were a connector. We made calls. We convened conversations. We helped align urgency with action. I would like to personally thank my weekly hospital call support group of John, Jesse, Danielle, Bill, Laura, and Peter. Your thoughtful attention, purposeful, and brave leadership helped all of our foundations navigate through an extremely stressful time. It tested our mission, our fortitude, and our budgets. Because of you, our healthcare system has survived this crisis and will continue to care for our community and our neighbors into the future. From this collaboration came the Scranton Healthcare Workforce Preservation Fund. It emerged because the community recognized what was at stake. We understood that a community cannot sustain itself without a functioning healthcare system. The fund provided millions of dollars to cover the payroll costs of our hospital workers. We maintained continuous care and created some breathing room for long-term solutions to take hold. It is a reminder that when a community unites with intention and heart, solutions, once impossible, become achievable.
The same spirit of care and commitment has shown up to help us meet the moments so many times in this past year. In each case, the story belongs to our partners, to our nonprofits, our municipal leaders, and of course our donors. We work with the City of Scranton and our nonprofit partners to hold Code Blue convenings to ensure this critical program that helps the homeless population in our community remains active this winter. We brought together shelters, church networks, government leaders, and committed outreach workers, and we are so grateful to Catholic Social Services has stepped forward to ensure that Code Blue will continue and provide critical shelter on our winter's coldest nights. We respond when our community needs it the most, and it is our donors that are the engine behind it all. And there's no better Kavanaugh on this than how we are helping to meet the increased food insecurity needs facing our communities. The Robert and Rose Kavanaugh Fund to feed the hungry poor reflects a family's belief that no one in our region should go without nourishment. The Fruits and Roots Community Fridge Charitable Fund at the Foundation exists because neighbors care for neighbors. The Heart of Scranton Virtual Fundraiser Fund, in partnership with the City of Scranton, invites online giving to support food insecurity in our Scranton community when families are struggling. The same spirit of partnership is guiding us as we meet an increasing regional need, removing the barriers that keep people from essential healthcare roles. Medical assistants, dental hygienists, mental health care providers, and so many others facing real barriers to training and advancement. Through the Anchors of Equity effort with the Institute and the Federal Reserve Bank, SACF is bringing employers, educators, and community voices together to build solutions that open these pathways and strengthen healthcare. This isn't us speaking for the community, it's us creating the table where the community leads, and where partners and donors can join in shaping the future our region needs right now. Through this work, a simple truth emerges again and again. We're strongest when we do not lead alone, but when we lead together. The future of Northeastern Pennsylvania is not being built on one institution, it's being built by all of us.
Good evening, everyone. The Scranton Area Community Foundation believes that a thriving region begins with not-for-profits that are strong, connected, and supported. And strengthening those not-for-profits begins with listening, with trust building, and with genuine connection. That's why this foundation invests in not-for-profit leadership, building the capacity of these organizations doing mission-critical work every single day. This leadership work is generously supported by the Moses Taylor Foundation, the Harry and Jeanette Weinberg Foundation, and the William G. McGowan Foundation. Through the Foundation's Northeastern Pennsylvania Learning Conference, leaders from organizations of every size gain tools, training, and the kind of peer connection that shifts perspective. Earlier today, many of you continued that momentum in a powerful leadership session that built directly on this foundation. Together, you explored how small, intentional actions can move systems forward, to identify where power sits, where barriers persist, and where real opportunities for change exist. And it's important to say this can only happen because people invest in the foundation, which allows us to invest in the skills, leadership, and strength of the organizations that serve our community every single day. And strengthening leadership also means responding to what we hear, because listening must lead to action. That's why this year, in partnership with the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, we convened more than 70 community and nonprofit leaders across the counties to better understand the challenges our communities are up against every single day. And because of what we heard, we experienced our critical needs grants to help more organizations respond to rising and often unplanned needs they face while fulfilling their missions. Through our Community Needs Fund and other donor-restricted funds, the Scranton Area Community Foundation provided grants to hundreds of not-for-profit organizations throughout the year, supporting essential services, immediate needs, and long-term community health. Thanks to the generosity of donors who give through the foundation, we are able to make meaningful grants to organizations strengthening families, expanding opportunities, and caring for our neighbors. At this time, we're honored to share the not-for-profit organizations we were privileged to support in 2025.
To follow up on Bill's discussion, I am pleased to present just a few examples of the impact of the funding of some of the nonprofit organizations in our community. Our work with the Congolese community of Scranton proves what can happen when vision meets generosity. When our friend Ushu approached the foundation, he brought with him not a request for charity, but a blueprint for empowerment. His community was navigating language barriers, transportation barriers, and system barriers, yet holding firm to hope and resilience. Through the Congolese Community of Scranton Fund and the generosity of donors, real progress took shape. A passenger van now connects individuals to employment, medical care, worship, and family needs. This is more than just transportation. It is dignity and access. Donors to the Scranton Area Foundation make it possible to make this kind of change happen. You also make it possible to invest in the Women's Resource Center's Breaking the Cycle initiative, which equips students with the tools to build healthy relationships and trains healthcare providers to recognize and to respond to abuse, strengthening safety and resilience across our community. And through donor generosity, we also support Telespond Senior Services and its adult daycare center, which offers safe, local care for older adults and provides activities that improve physical, emotional, and social well-being. This helps to ensure that older neighbors can remain connected, supported, and cared for close to home. On another front, through gifts entrusted to the foundation, we can support the University of Scranton's Leahy Clinic Detection and Screening Program, which provides free, high-quality health care to uninsured neighbors. More than 800 visits alone this year, improving individuals' health and easing pressure on local hospitals. Through donor support, we're also proud to be helping Junior Achievement to reach students at the moment when it matters the most, when they're deciding who they are and what they can become, and building confidence, skills, and a sense of possibility, and strengthening the workforce pipeline our region relies on. Collectively, these investments show the true power of giving through the Scranton Area Community Foundation. Donor generosity is helping to lift families out of poverty, supporting youth, expanding health care, preventing violence, and caring for older adults. This is how our community becomes stronger, healthier, and more hopeful, one thoughtful act of giving at a time. Thank you.
The spirit of collaborative giving is especially visible during NEPA Gives. This single regional giving day, hosted by the Scranton Area Community Foundation, raises millions of dollars and lifts nonprofits of every size. It works because community foundations across Northeastern Pennsylvania stand together and because donors give with intention. In 2025 alone, we raised $1.33 million from over 8,000 donors and 257 nonprofit organizations. NEPA Gives is supported by donors, businesses, and even funds that operate under the Scranton Area Community Foundation. Their giving creates a multiplier effect, one that expands donor networks and fortifies nonprofit operations. So we thank the Manuka Subaru Fund, the Nancy Luciani and Darrell Locke Charitable Fund, the Sandra and Maury Myers Charitable Gift Fund, the Broderick Family Fund, and the Laura Ducceschi for Animal Welfare, as just some examples of some of the charitable funds at the Scranton Area Community Foundation that have stepped up to support NEPA Gives. This work's part of a larger mission at the foundation focused on collective impact giving. Women in Philanthropy has become one of our strongest forces for family stability and economic progress, with over 125 individual donors and many more partners. Through the Match Savings Program, women in our community have saved over $462,000, resulting in a combined impact of more than $925,000. And with mental health needs continuing to intensify, particularly in underserved communities, Women in Philanthropy created the space for providers to coordinate, to learn from one another, and to identify any gaps that exist. The focus is not on the Scranton Area Community Foundation as the provider, but as the foundation as the contractor and the bridge builder. Those efforts reflect a core belief: generosity moves people forward. Collaboration strengthens nonprofits, and hope becomes a plan. We do this work together because of the generous donors that stand at the center of these successes. Together, we shape a stronger future for Northeastern Pennsylvania.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome and happy holidays. What we create together doesn't end in this moment. It becomes our legacy, the mark we leave on this community. I would like to reflect on the power of legacy. Legacy isn't something left behind. It's something we build every day with intention and purpose. For many years, SACF grew rapidly, but without a permanent home. We are expanding programs, increasing impact, yet lacked a place that visually communicated permanence, and commitment. That changed when the Century Club of Scranton came to us through the vision of Maureen Pensavento. She recognized that this historic building could have new life as a home for community philanthropy. SACF embraced that responsibility. The building had timeless character but required focused investment. The SACF Building Committee and Development Committee helped guide restoration with both care and foresight. Our partners played essential roles. Fancy Parsley Architecture and Design honored the building's history while designing for its future. Sean Burney Construction brought quality craftsmanship to every step. PA Signs, led by our board member Bobby Lynott, created a sense of identity and welcome from the moment one approaches the building. Posture Interactive ensured that our message, our story, and our visual expression reflect who we are. Thank you to every donor who helped raise $2.2 million to renew this building. It stands as a testament to shared belief in this community. We honor tonight the legacy of Marion M. Isaacs. Her leadership shaped the Scranton Area Community Foundation from its earliest years, and her commitment to this region inspired the Marion M. Isaacs Legacy Circle. Members of this circle have chosen to support our region's future through making a gift that lives on through their estate. We remember those whose legacy continues beyond their lifetime. Charles William Bill Kipp, Bernice Kineski, Mary Patterson, Julie Laird, Gretchen Zeidler Miller. Their generosity will speak through scholarships, grants, and opportunities for years to come. Legacy is not shaped by those who came before. It is being shaped tonight by everyone in this room. Every fund established, every act of generosity, every expression of trust adds another brick to the foundation on which we stand. We are not only building an office, we are building a civic home for imagination and generosity. One day, others will gather in this very space and speak of this moment, this era, and the people here who tonight believed in Northeastern Pennsylvania. Thank you very much for being part of this legacy.
As we honor the legacy that brought us here, we're also turning towards the future. In response to anticipated increases in community need, we will be deepening and strengthening our grant-making strategy for 2026 to meet the emerging needs with even greater impact. And alongside that work, we're advancing the efforts that help address challenges no single grant can solve. Much of this year's work has focused on expanding opportunity and laying the groundwork for long-term community strength. We see what's needed, we gather partners, and we build solutions that fit our region and our people. We know that if we want to help people move forward in life, we have to strengthen the pathways that lead to real opportunity. Our role in hosting the Aspen Institute's Workforce Leadership Academy helped us see what happens when training programs and employers are interconnected. That insight led to the formation of Jobs First NEPA, an effort designed to help coordinate our region's workforce system so job seekers can move more easily from training to real local jobs. Jobs First NEPA is being shaped through the foundation with input from employers and community leaders, and we look forward to sharing more in early 2026. Because no single organization can build economic opportunity on its own, philanthropy is stepping in together as well.
local foundations are joining forces to create the NEPA Workforce Funders Collaborative, aligning charitable dollars so they support what employers, educators, and job seekers actually need. Instead of everyone funding in different directions, philanthropy is moving in concert to help residents access training, support, and clear pathways into good jobs and a stronger Northeastern PA.
Impact investing is another way that we're stepping in where our community needs us most. And it's a place where donor generosity can create powerful, real results. The idea is simple: using financial tools, not only grants, to better our community. That can mean helping nonprofits through critical moments, supporting quality housing, or investing in projects that create long-term community stability. In addition to grants, the foundation has begun offering short-term bridge loans to nonprofit organizations serving vulnerable populations. When one nonprofit faced a temporary funding delay, a bridge loan kept vital programs running so families never had to feel the disruption. For the people they serve, that continuity changed everything. We're now expanding this work through what's called the CDFI-friendly NEPA Fund, efforts that will bring flexible, affordable financial resources to help strengthen neighborhoods, revive community assets, and give organizations the financial runway they need to grow. And these investments show up in real moments: a parent securing a stable job with benefits, a neighborhood project able to break ground, a nonprofit keeping its doors open because support arrived exactly when timing mattered most. This is work that grows as partners and donors choose to invest in it, creating a flexible pool of community resources that can move quickly when it's needed most. We're investing in local partnerships, in people, and in practical solutions for our neighbors. And in years ahead, our donors will have even more meaningful opportunities to invest through the foundation to move this great work forward. So with that, it is my pleasure to welcome Laura back to the stage.
I would certainly like to honor and acknowledge our board governors who have completed the final year of their third board term and who have offered so much guidance, oversight, stewardship to this foundation. And I would ask you to stand and be acknowledged. Ken Okrepke, Barbara O'Hara, Katie Gilmartin, Tom Donahue, and Chris DiMatteo. Each of you have left your mark on this foundation. You've helped shape the direction of this foundation. You are a large part of why we are where we are today. Your service and dedication reflects a profound commitment to this community in so many ways. And your fingerprints are present in the progress that we celebrate tonight. Thank you for your continued wisdom, your continued support, and your partnership. I particularly want to acknowledge our board chair, Ellen Berkey, whose steady guidance and faith in this mission helped carry us through a challenging year with transformative moments. Ellen, your leadership, your dedication, your commitment, your innovative way of solving problems, you have truly strengthened this foundation. You've guided the foundation through a unique year of challenge, of opportunity, and change with grace, foresight, and dedication. And your belief in our mission and the way that you live our mission every day has carried us forward on behalf of myself our entire team, and the board. We are incredibly grateful for you.
As I close out my term as chair of the Scranton Area Community Foundation, I find myself filled with gratitude for having been given the honor to serve, but also given the chance to work beside an amazing group of committed individuals. A big thank you to Laura for her friendship and support, and to the exceptional staff for all their hard work. You all continue to inspire me. You're an amazing group of committed individuals to changing the way we view philanthropy. I look forward to driving impact investing forward for the foundation. I'm confident that this initiative will unlock new ways to make direct investments into our community. It will effectively move funds from Wall Street back to Main Street. Having worked as a financial advisor for the last 40 years and as a representative of Wall Street, I do not make that statement without the knowledge and experience that this is a monumental step forward in how we manage our investment portfolio. It will give foundations and individual donors, It will give foundations and individual donors the access and opportunity to invest directly into projects within our community, the projects that are most important to each and every one of us. I look forward to opening up access to more investment dollars and taking a proactive approach to philanthropy. Lastly, I challenge you all to think bigger than you have ever dreamed. Challenge the conventional wisdom and join us in moving the needle on problems such as hunger, homelessness, child care, and discrimination. We have been led to believe that these problems are something that we as a society have to accept as part of the norm. At the Scranton Area Community Foundation, we reject that notion. My friend Dave Price, I am certain you are going to be a fantastic chair, and I leave you in good hands of the incredible team at the foundation. I know that under your leadership, we will continue to accomplish so many great things. Dave Price.
Thank you all. What a distinct privilege and honor it is to take over the role as chairmanship of this wonderful foundation and its tremendous impact that we've done together in philanthropy in this area. I want to thank Ellen. It's been a pleasure to serve alongside with her and to watch her develop and to guide our organization. I one time said that when I first joined this board, I remember saying I thought that the Scranton Area Foundation was one of the best kept secrets in Northeastern Pennsylvania. And thanks to all of you, that secret gets out more and more every day. So I want to thank you for getting that secret out. I want to thank Laura as well, for our executive director, the outstanding job that she does. Please give her a hand if you will. I've been blessed to work with several nonprofit organizations in the area, and by far, the folks and the staff at the Scranton Area Foundation are outstanding and the best I've ever worked with. So thank you all, the staff, for what you do for the organization. I look forward to serving this foundation, and I look forward to carrying it forward. And more importantly, I want to thank all of you who are here tonight for your support of the foundation, in particular our donors who continue to make this foundation the best that it can possibly be. So I look forward to meeting you and thanking you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you all for joining us tonight, for believing in this work, for being so generous, for being so kind, for your commitment to community. And as we close this evening, I'm reminded that our work has never been about any one moment. It's about the momentum we saw that we build together. The stories shared tonight show what happens when generosity meets action and when a community chooses to believe in possibility. And we're honored to do this work with you, alongside you. We will continue to listen, we'll continue to respond, we'll continue to lead, and we'll all continue to serve with purpose. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, and happy holidays.